Tommy X back with another video, and today's video I'll suggest is what if Naruto was kidnapped? Who he's specifically being kidnapped by is the Hidden Cloud Village, and the like goal for this video is going to be 400 likes to get another part close to beyond this one. So make sure to like, share the video to a friend who likes what this, or just anime content in general. Check out my Discord server down below. Comment down below your thoughts and feelings about the video, as well as what a suggestion solely Naruto based. Subscribe as I want to hit 5k by June. And don't watch the video if you're under 18, unless, I don't know, you're okay with some certain details or just hearing gore and things of the sorts. But I personally don't want you watching my video, but I know I can't stop you. So, because I just don't have that power. The change I'll be making here is that the villagers bully Naruto more than they did in canon, and he has 3 chakra natures: lightning and wind coming from Minato, and water coming from Kushina. And we can now get into the video. The cloud would enter the village hidden in the leaves. With sheer speed, they would overwhelm and pass through the chakra signature jutsu set up in the case of an enemy invasion that Minato noted. That's why he thought it was Madara Uchiha. A, the Raikage, and B, as well as Yugito Ni, would rush towards the biggest chakra nature, or even just chakra signature that they could sense, that being that of the Nine Tails. Naruto at this point was 6 years old, being slandered by a few villagers as he sat on a swinging up and down. These villagers had lost their family, so they were relentless. The villagers would then start to get angered, throwing items at Naruto, who would then be shielded by Yugito Ni, who would incinerate the items with her Two Tails cat hairbell, while A and B tried to convince Naruto to come and join. The villagers would start to cough from the smoke that they had inhaled from the attack. Naruto would accept A and B's offer immediately when he heard that he would never be bullied and only respected by the people there of the Hidden Cloud Village. Naruto would then venture out to the Cloud Village, with Naruto getting a room in A and B's home. Naruto would start to realize that the Leaf Village had never helped him when he had suffered, so he would enact revenge against the village he once called home. We now have a time skip of 6 years, with Naruto being 12 years old and gaining a massive amp. Naruto, which I'll go over for the first 2 years, had honed his first chakra nature and gained taijutsu, kenjutsu, and ninjutsu capabilities, becoming Jonin level in each front, but not Jonin level overall. At this point, the next 2 years, Naruto would then have his seal weakened so that he could master the Kyuubi's chakra. Doing so, if Naruto at this age should be able to master the chakra, as a 16-year-old Naruto was able to do this in less than a month. As well as the 10-year-old Naruto in this timeline having much more time to work on it, and being with B, the person who taught Naruto in a way how to master his Jinchuriki. Naruto would then strengthen his next 2 chakra natures and his skills by fighting high-ranking Jonin in the village, so much so in just such a high degree that he received praise from even the Raikage. Naruto at 12 would think that he was strong enough to take down the village hidden in the leaves. It had seemed that Naruto would journey to the village as a one-man army. Naruto would then put both of his fingers together in a cross-like formation, multi-shadow clone jutsu. Naruto would say this as several, even about 10,000 shadow clones were created, as this Naruto has a much bigger chakra pool and a much bigger drive. Naruto managed to learn this jutsu just due to the fact that the cloud should have it, as most villages do. Naruto and his shadow clones would then march towards the leaf from each side. Naruto's true intention was to gain intel on all of their fighting styles and weaknesses during the Chunin exams, which had been taking place, so security of the village would be low. Naruto would rush past the tired gate guard, as he wouldn't trigger the sensor, being born into the Leaf Village. Naruto would then see 2 ninja walking together. These were 2 Jonin, Kurenai, and a Genjutsu specialist, and Asuma, a Saratobi who was once a part of the Guardian 12 and the son of the third Hokage, who is said to be stronger than even who Naruto can't compete with. And if he can, he has to use his Kyuubi chakra. Then he can overpower A. So he thinks to himself that he may just be able to beat the third Hokage. Naruto would then decide to jump in their way, pretending to greet them as he bowed. Asuma and Kurenai would start to scratch their heads. Asuma would think to himself that this kid seems familiar. Asuma thought, wait, that's right. You look like an older version of that one kid. Naruto's, Uzumaki. Yeah, that's right. Isn't that you? It's you, isn't it? Asuma would then say that, either way, we should take you to the Hokage office since you aren't native to this village. Naruto would shake his head. I was born to this village. I am Naruto Uzumaki, and I've come to test the abilities of my former allies. Now fight me. Now. Asuma and Kurenai. Naruto would then basically subdue Kurenai with a genjutsu that C had taught him, knocking Kurenai out. C is a superior genjutsu specialist, being able to counter the effects of Sasuke's genjutsu in a short instance, that is. Naruto would then initiate battle with Asuma, who would pull out his trench knives, going to, well, I guess you could say, toe-to-toe with Naruto, who would study Asuma. He's a heavy hitter, not to mention his chakra knives. They have a lot of power behind them, and his ass jutsu hasn't come out yet, Naruto thought to himself. He's fast on his feet, Asuma would say, as Naruto would then tell Asuma that he had learned enough from combating the Saratobi, and so he's going to end it. Naruto would then clap his hands together as his hair started to stand. You know, you should be grateful that it was I who beat you in combat. Naruto would then activate a sort of watered-down version of the lightning cloak, slamming Asuma through several walls and pushing him forward with one release and into a building, knocking Asuma out. Naruto would then walk away, writing the intel that he gained from battling Asuma and Kurenai on a piece of paper that he put in his notes, entailing Kakashi Hatake, who had been traveling to eat food after finding himself to be very hungry. Naruto would then appear in front of him. Naruto would activate his mini lightning cloak, catching the Jonin off guard as they clashed, kunai to sword. Naruto would then use his sword to force Kakashi to use ninjutsu. Naruto would then notice the small amount of sweat starting to form under his headband, nothing that Kakashi couldn't handle, that is. At least, that's what Naruto thought. He would then note that Kakashi has a lot of ninjutsu, but the toll it takes to use them in tandem with the drain of his foretold Sharingan may be a big one, enough to make him lose in combat. Naruto would then start to outspeed Kakashi, who would then see Naruto as an enemy invader from the cloud, even if a kid lifting up his headband. I'll protect my village, Kakashi would say, as he revealed his Sharingan. Naruto would smirk. It looks like you're getting serious. That's what I like to see. Naruto would say this, with Kakashi nodding. It's only fair that I do the same. 6 tails would then appear at Naruto's collarbone, similar to how B can basically use the form as he has mastered his Biju. The difference being that Naruto still hasn't access to the KCM chakra mode, at least the orange one, though he has mastered the Kyuubi. Naruto would then sigh as the air around him started to shake, and from a dusty abyss of sorts around him. Hatake Kakashi, you're famed in this world for being a master of 1,000 jutsus. Let's test that legend. Naruto would then appear behind Kakashi. Naruto's clones would then come charging towards the Jonin, carrying him far into the forest of the leaf. Naruto's clones would then use their respective swords, cutting down all of the trees surrounding them. Naruto would then open a seal of his, entrapping the clones in it to save them for later. Naruto and Kakashi would then have a battle. Kakashi would kick Naruto, who would catch this kick, throwing a punch at the Jonin, who would dodge, backflip, and launch a water-style water dragon jutsu, earth-style earth dragon And then they would initiate combat again, with Kakashi jumping back again and using a wind air bullet, then a lightning beast tracking Fang. During this fight, there would be many short intervals, with Kakashi firing off many jutsu, until Kakashi had been on his last legs. At this point, Kakashi had launched over 50 jutsu, and was activating his last straw, the Chidori, if not close to, and his most powerful jutsu. It was up there, running towards Naruto. Naruto had realized the immense chakra in that blade of sorts. It used to be called the lightning blade, but it also is referred to by the Chidori, 1,000 birds. Naruto would note that Kakashi will have to finish him if he wants to win the battle with that one short attack, because the chakra toll on that jutsu is probably his highest, if not close to it. How did he know? Kakashi would think to himself. Naruto would then stand in the way of this blast as Kakashi ran towards Naruto, impaling him. Kakashi would then walk away from what he thought was Naruto's dead body, but he was much too mistaken. Naruto would tank the attack with his Kyuubi chakra, as he would then jump towards Kakashi, appearing in front of the Jonin, as he judo slammed him into the ground, carrying the Jonin back to his native village, and leaving him half dead and deprived of chakra at the Leaf's village gate. With Leaf Ninja finding Kakashi later that day, Naruto would then go to the Forest of Death, slipping in and sending out all 10,000 of his clones in attacking teams for their scrolls. His mindset was basically, if they fail the exams, then they won't do harder missions that would make them exponentially stronger. So by extension, the Leaf wouldn't have as much military power eventually. Naruto's clones would catch up to all of the teams in the forest, stealing their scrolls. Just to explain how this is possible, if Naruto has 10,000 clones, then let's say that there's 300 clones each team, then that leaves more than 3,000 plus clones, which can just attack whichever, well, I guess you could say units of teams are combating the clones. Naruto would keep, basically, them in case he needs them just for a combined jutsu. Naruto would then venture through the forest, slaying several beasts, the beast that Anko had warned the Genin going into the forest about throughout the way. And there had been 2 stops, and actually even a third, but it had seemed that the third was running away. The third, well, was Rock Lee's team, or Rock Lee, Neji, and Tenten. And the first was Kabuto Yakushi, who Naruto would venture to fight in combat. As well as the fact that the clones' goals weren't to kill anyone unless there was a war or they were on the battlefield. There was 4 people in total that Naruto had to catch up to. Kabuto Yakushi in Team 7, that being Sasuke, Sai, and Sakura. Team 7 has 1 different member, as opposed to canon, that being Sai, who would leave the Anbu to fill in Naruto's spot. Naruto would then venture to the lone ninja to test his prowess, encountering him. Kabuto, seeing Naruto's concealed headband, would realize he was a Cloud Shinobi, and try to reason with the boy. Seeing the herd of Naruto clones behind him, Kabuto would say that he's a spy looking to gain info on the village, and they can work together to bring down the Leaf for Lord Orochimaru. It seems you have the same ambition. Naruto would then strike electricity through his blade and through Kabuto's skin, and as well right above his heart, ready to strike at any moment and end Kabuto's life entirely. You lost me at me and Lord Orochimaru, as well as the fact that you awarded it in the way that I'm below your master, your lord. Now die, insolent scum. Naruto would say this as he would pause. Let me not deprive you of your life. Instead, answer this question. You will either gain your life, and I'll stop my onslaught with my clones behind me, or you will you will perish to my blade. Now, would you give me your undying loyalty, or stay with this Lord Orochimaru guy? I'd give you my loyalty, of course. What a piece of bullcrap. Your undying loyalty, and even if you weren't lying, the fact that you would turn up in an instant, having an established relationship to this Orochimaru guy. Actually, who even is he? Kabuto would then pull out a card with info on the Sanin. Naruto would then say that he has an interesting master, though you betrayed someone who you in the long run should have more respect for, and for that you will die. I hate betrayal. Naruto would say this as he sliced Kabuto's heart in half. Naruto would then waste no time running for Team 7 and appearing while they were in the midst of combat with the Orochimaru due to the sole fact that Sai keeps his press the way he had been taught to fight in the Anbu, pressing down his opponents until they break. He would also have been stalling for Sakura and Sasuke throughout their trips as Geni and Sai had grown to care for his teammates, or his two teammates, Sasuke and Sakura. Naruto would then appear in front of Sakura, who had been carrying an injured Sasuke, who had been bit by Orochimaru and gotten the curse mark. Naruto would then tell Sakura that he hadn't come to injure them, only help Sasuke. Sasuke would begrudgingly tell Sakura to put him down, with Naruto pulling out an ointment from his windbreaker as he shook it up. A girl named Samui from the cloud had made me this concoction. It has my chakra and another's. As he splattered it over Sasuke's neck. This concoction used the chakra of the Maker, as well as Naruto Uzumaki's chakra and the Kyuubi's chakra to hold down the pain and in a way kill it. This was possible because it was for Naruto in the case of injury, and the healing properties of both the Kyuubi and Uzumaki DNA, as well as a small percentage of Senju blood, would and does create a super healing item of sorts. Naruto would then speed up the time of recovery by blowing and releasing a wind style into where the ointment had been to spread it across Sasuke's body. Naruto would then say that he's happy that the ointment had worked, shaking it back up and putting it back into his windbreaker. Sasuke would then stand, pointing a kunai to Naruto's throat. We may have been brothers in another life or something. Something like that, maybe, if you believe in that type of stuff. But for some reason, I don't feel compelled to kill you, even though you're threatening my life. So, answer my question. Why are you threatening my life? And what is your name? I'm Sasuke, she's Sakura, and the boy over there, who your clones were sent after, his name's Sai. Well, tell me. You looked familiar. Yeah. I was once a part of this village. Sorry about my clones. They weren't meant to kill you, though. And my 300 clones had attacked each team in 300 pairs, as I sent 10,000 out. Sasuke would be frightened. 10,000 shadow clones, that's beastly amount of chakra. Luckily, Sai was able to beat them all with his beast scroll. Naruto would then say that he only wanted to take their scrolls, and that's why you're even alive. Sasuke would then reply with Naruto telling Sasuke that he's native to the village, like he said before, and he was born here, but the cloud had in a way kidnapped him, and from there on, my life of torment had ended, and I had grown up with the ambition to enact revenge on this scummish village. If we initiate war, Uchiha Sasuke, I will put you in the ground. Bet on it. Sasuke would start to tremble, but on a lighter note, I'll go help Sai, and you can watch and fully recover. Just maybe don't point a kunai to my neck again. Naruto would then put together the boar hand seal, rushing towards Orochimaru and Sai. Naruto would then let his emotions run rampant, throwing Sai and Orochimaru away from each other and starting combat with Orochimaru, the foretold legendary snake Sanin. Orochimaru, intrigued at the potential that this boy could have, would instead wait to see his, power instead of fleeing the scene. Naruto's hand would start to stand, or the hair on his hand and arms, as the volts of electricity provided by his watered-down lightning armor started to fire up in a way. This would then make his hair stand as well, as Naruto would tell Orochimaru that he'll end the fight in one blow. Naruto within his head knew that he could only pull off one strong attack, powering up his fist and increasing its strength. Naruto would then make and add wind style, and when released to his fist, making it into a drill-like object. Naruto would then push chakra into his feet, and with that, he would use a short burst of adrenaline, since he is fighting Orochimaru, mixed with his willpower, to tag Orochimaru and gut slam him into nothingness. He would then drill through the anatomy of Orochimaru's body, as Orochimaru would then use Kimimura's curse mark, with Orochimaru being shown to do this with Sasuke in Sasuke vs. Itachi. Naruto would then say goodbye to Team 7, with him running out of the village and passing by Jiraiya, who would stop Naruto. Naruto's clones would then tire as he dispelled them, gaining a lot of knowledge about the Leaf's terrain and, well, the people he had encountered, or the people who his clones had fought. Naruto would then sense that this man, well, was pretty powerful. Jiraiya would say that he looks like his godson, Uzumaki Naruto. Sensing the immense chakra of the Kyuubi, knowing such things were true and knocking him out, Naruto would then wake up in a place with trees, streams, and oddly frogs. Naruto would then tell Jiraiya everything about his past, with Jiraiya telling Naruto everything as well about Minato, and I guess you could say persuading him to the Leaf side. In the process, Naruto would pretend like he had forgiven the Leaf Village, with Jiraiya deciding to teach Naruto how to access Sage Mode and the Rasengan, bonding with his godson. Naruto would do this, but before this had happened, he had sent a pigeon to relay a message back to his family in the cloud, telling them that he'll be gone for 3 more months, with Naruto by the end having mastered each jutsu Jiraiya had taught him. The cloud would then receive this message as it read, "There's been a change of plans. The Tone Sardine of the Leaf will be defeated in combat by me after I learn and train under him." And with that being said, this has been What If Naruto Got Kidnapped. And the like goal for this video is going to be 400 likes, so make sure to like, share the video to a friend who likes what ifs. Make sure to, well, join my Discord server, please and thank you, and comment down below your thoughts and feelings below, as well as some what if suggestions, as I am open to hear them. Subscribe as I want to hit 5K by June and 10K by the end of the year. And as always, this has been Rami X. Rami X loves you all, and no homo though. And as always, Rami X out.